Hello and welcome. I'm Evelyn, and in this session I'm going to talk about hawthorn. What is hawthorn? Hawthorn is a plant which improves your heart health. Alright? And how does it improve the heart health? It feeds the muscles and blood tissues, heart tissues. It feeds them and helps them to pump the blood in an ideal manner. Okay, so it increases the heart's ability to convert the blood into, to convert our food into energy, because it will transport it will carry more oxygen, and as well it helps our blood, our heart to pump better than our blood to carry more oxygen to the cells, because that's the work of the blood. It's to feed our cells, with oxygen, which helps then the cells to release energy. Okay, how else does it help? It helps by cleaning out the blood vessels. You find that there's triglycerides and cholesterol that might be in the blood vessels, and it helps to remove it. It also makes our arteries to be flexible. It avoids hardening of the arteries, so they are flexible, and that way the blood flow is still much better. It also is a modulator. Alright, a modulator, that means that it helps with modulator for the blood pressure. You can imagine it's helping our blood vessels also to dilate. Then it can also help them to also narrow up a bit in case you have low blood pressure. So it's a modulator, and modulators, what they did is that they avoid extreme conditions. So whether it's high blood pressure you might have or low blood pressure, it will help it out, because low blood pressure is not so good for the body either. High blood pressure, we know a lot of people have more high blood pressure. It also is not good. So when you have your vessels, an item like hawthorn that will help to make your arteries more flexible, then you'll find that you are having better heart health, then your heart to beat more powerfully, and then also cleans out the cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, and the triglycerides. Triglycerides are like waste, all sorts of wastes that you find in the blood which shouldn't be there, which make it heavy and not good enough, and which avoid it absorbing all the oxygen it needs that it will get from the heart. Alright. They also act as channel blockers. They act like calcium channel blockers, but without the side effects. Right? So you can see it is quite a good plant which will help general holistic heart health. In that way you will also avoid angina. We have a lot of people having chest angina, and that is when the heart has issues with beating, and with the vessels they are just not clean enough and things are starting to go wrong. It also helps with arrhythmia, and arrhythmia is the heartbeat which is irregular. It also avoids that. Alright, so it is quite powerful for congestive heart failure, because it's keeping you healthy in all sorts of ways. It is also, hawthorn is also useful for menstrual problems, digestive problems, and anxiety. It helps to make sure that these conditions are much better treated. Alright, we know that when you are anxious, then you can have a problem with your heart beating. Alright, so you can see it's a very holistic plant, and definitely you need to incorporate it in your diet, especially if you are over 50. When we get over 50, our heart no longer pumps as well as when we were younger. Alright, definitely you need to help your body along with exercise, with better feeding. Alright, so I'll show you where you can get hawthorn. Where can you get hawthorn? That can be a big problem. Where can you get it? And you can get hawthorn from this supplement. This This supplement is from the Vertera line of products, and it's called 40 here because this supplement is made of laminaria algae and fucus algae. Then it's fortified, that's why it's called 40. It's fortified with medicinal plants. These medicinal plants include hawthorn, Siberian gingseng, chamomile, licorice, right? All of them, half of them at least, good for heart health too. So it is a reinforced heart health by the medicinal plants. It has echinacea, it has pectin from the sea, it has calendula, it has seven medicinal plants. Then it also has quercetin, which will boost your health, your immune health, and also fucus. Fucus is another algae which will come to add to the laminaria algae, which is kelp. So the algae are very good. They have a lot of minerals and vitamins, starting with iodine, all right, iron, manganese, magnesium, and the vitamins, up to 28 of them. So I'll put a link down. Get hawthorn, get echinacea, get them all together and start improving your health. Heart disease and heart attacks are the biggest health problem today. So get them, and I wish you the best health possible.